Yeah. Cheers, y'all. Little Dangerous Cool No Bossy Podcast. Your boy, C.O. McClay.
It's your girl, Trap Sid.
Hey, it's Tears Unscriptable. I'm a motherfucking fool, boy.
Hey, yo, don't mind me with the screwdriver. I'm going to be tapping these buttons all day. You know what I'm saying? So just don't mind me, because I know y'all in the comments. I'm like, why the fuck you got a screwdriver? So I'm going to let you know, like,
yeah. Nobody in the comments cares about you in the comments.
Bam. I'm going to do that all day.
Nobody gives a fuck about you in the comments.
Bam. It damn sure though, because they be ranking on y'all asses.
They don't give a fuck about you in the comments.
I be safe. I just be looking at the comments like, damn.
They probably like, damn, we don't want to mess with the autistic crew members, so, you know.
No. I be looking, when they be in the comments, they be getting on y'all, I be like, damn, how should I feel about that?
They probably don't want to talk to the disabled. They ain't going to talk shit about the disabled.
They leave me alone, because they know how I do.
We got Caillou and Franklin.
Who? Who's that? Who's Caillou and Franklin?
Swish is Caillou and you Franklin.
Who's that?
You know Caillou is?
No, who's that?
Such an old ass nigga.
Who's Caillou and Franklin?
Caillou is the bald head little kid.
But who
Franklin
what do they
is the
do?
turtle. They cartoons. They kids shows.
Oh, okay. I know.
No, you know what it is. He know who it is. He trying to be funny.
I don't know who that is. Honestly,
he just because he know it's talking about him, so that's why he trying not to.
I just don't.
Any other time, Siri. What is? Yeah.
No.
What is a Caillou and a Franklin?
Hey, Meta. What is a T-Rex?
Now you mad. You trying to deflect this stuff. You can't deflect because we're talking about you. Hey, I love a deflection. Before we get started, you know what I'm saying? In all seriousness, go follow us on YouTube, subscribe and hit that button. Follow us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch. We're on Twitch, so shout out to all you gamers.
Live streaming on Twitch.
We're live streaming on Twitch now. Follow us on
TikTok,
Black Planet,
MySpace,
Bebo, Photo Bucket, Tagged, Back Page, Front Page, Ass Page, Pornhub, Tasted Blacks, Extra.
You said Ass H?
Ass H. Whoa.
What the fuck was that?
And this is why y'all need to let me do it, because
she said Ass
y'all be
H?
saying some really wild shit.
That's what she said. She said Ass H.
That's what
she said, right?
No, that's what you said.
That's not what I said.
He talking about what you said.
That's not at all what I said.
One of y'all say Ass Age.
I didn't say nothing.
Didn't you hear that? Ass, what the fuck is Ass Age?
I said cumbucketfullofshit.com.
Ew.
Oh.
I don't want to be.
I don't think we on that.
That was a lie. That was a lie.
Ain't on that.
Oh, see, that's why y'all should. That's why y'all should let me do it. You see what happens when we start getting out of our lanes. You see what happens when we start getting out of our lanes.
Nah, but we are on midget.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
I thought you said you were off the midget.
Nah, I got back on them just now. I just looked up a midget.
Yeah.
Love them. What's up, my midgets? Holla at your boy.
I hope they cancel your ass.
They never cancel.
Honestly, I hope that right now they having a meeting about how to cancel the fuck out of you.
They never cancel me.
They gonna all hop on the.
It's never gonna happen.
How they gonna hop on anywhere?
That was about to be such a fucked up.
It's never
joke.
gonna happen. The day that it happens, it'll happen. But it's not gonna happen.
It'll happen in a shorter period of time.
I love you, midgets. All my midgets on TikTok. I know how I do.
Anyway.
Shout out to TikTok. No. TikTok be booming, man. TikTok be booming.
TikTok be all right. It'll be all right. Listen. Before we get started, I have to make an announcement. Ding, 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 ding. Part 2 of my book drops in 2 weeks.
Hey, I can't do claps. Can't reach it.
Oh, nigga, you can use that screwdriver and reach that shit.
I can't do it. It's not on there. See?
Damn.
See,
that's nasty work.
See, you don't fucking listen.
I don't
T-Rex.
care. But anyway, my book drops in 2 weeks, April 4th.
Yes.
I am on 700 units sold as of right now.
Yay.
Yes.
Y'all know people in Russia be reading my shit.
They'll probably be learning English with all that nasty shit.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like, do they got to like translate it in Russian?
So I think when you order it like on the e-reader, it automatically translates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
that's fire though.
I'm not sure about the paperbacks, but I think the e-reader it automatically translates. So.
Yeah,
in 2 weeks, part 2 drops out, and it's stressing me the fuck out. I got to meet a deadline by next week, y'all.
That's what writers do.
You got this.
Woo!
That's what writers do.
You know. Yes. Also, I was talking to Polo. Y'all was gone last week. I am going to do an audio book.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna get people voices in. I'm gonna do like a whole like audio shit.
Oh, you doing it with midgets?
No, it's not. Why? No, I don't want midgets reading the book.
Why not? Why? You discriminating against midgets?
No, but it makes no sense. It's an audio book. Nobody is seeing.
This is why I told you, midgets, I love you.
Nobody is seeing the midgets. Like, why would I have them do the audio book? It make more sense to do a movie.
That sounds like you're discriminating against height. Yep. They said, why we can't read books?
You good, missus? Are you good, the missus? You good?
They're going to say, why we can't read books?
This is crazy.
Hello? What the fuck is wrong with y'all today? Anyway.
Never sit back and read the comments like,
Chill, both y'all.
You know what you do?
Jail.
You know how to suck the enjoyment out of a great announcement. Like, I would never announce anything else on this fucking podcast. Get away from me. Hey, hot topics with damn Sid.
Damn, I'm Sid.
I'm pissed. I'm on one today, like for real. At this point, it's really almost like I will crash out on this fucking podcast.
I love you midgets.
Fuck you.
You say y'all can't read the books.
I did.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Sid, read these hot topics. Read them now.
Hot topics with Shabby.
With Sydney.
Damn.
Read the fucking
I'm
topics.
catching strays. All right. We got 3 birthdays today.
Who?
Number 1, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Oh, shout out to
He
Bruce.
turned 70.
Yeah, he's 70.
I ain't know that.
He's been really sick, so shout out to Bruce. He's really
Bruce
sick.
Willis, 70. Damn.
Number 2, Yandy Smith.
Oh, Yandy.
She turned 43.
Man, this is Yandy.
Yandy.
Happy
How she
birthday,
turned?
little Yandy.
Child, her kids is trolling the fuck out of her with the messages.
Okay.
They making all types of TikTok showing the messages. Bruh, they is trolling.
Yandy is sick. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna just say this one thing and then we're gonna go over it. Ain't no way on this earth is a man ever making me log onto
Never.
this shit and send messages
In
to
the
a
club.
bitch. In the club.
Oh, yeah.
that I
To a bitch.
spot across the club from somebody else's page that I had to find first.
And I'm speaking for me. I'm gonna speak for me, ladies, because some of y'all may crash out over dick that good. Okay, and I can't.
We'll tell you after the podcast.
We'll tell you. Listen, I'm just saying, dick ain't no dick that good enough to make me crash out like that. So Yandy, I'm just saying, man, these must be working with the gift of God.
He must be Mendice's goddamn
DC's,
the God.
goddamn
Mendice's
Mandigo.
Mendicin.
Cause ain't no way a nigga got me like that in the club sending messages to a bitch. From my man's
That girl
Instagram.
she said, I seen
Yeah,
her
she did that shit.
with somebody that I know. And I was like, let me go see if this girl follows somebody named Raven. She said, and I went through her followers and I seen a Raven. And I DM'd her.
From Mendice's
Is that not
page.
some stalking
In
shit?
the club.
That's
From
wild.
Mendice's page.
Is that not stalking it?
Yes.
That's stalking.
That's weird. That's,
Yeah,
fucked.
that's
weird
too
behavior.
far.
That's not. All
You're
right,
toxic.
move on.
Okay. Bun B, he turned
I can't agree
52.
with you that. I can't agree with you on that.
Who turned 52?
Bun B.
Oh,
Bun B,
shout out to
52. Shout out to
Bun.
Bun B, 52.
I love Bun for real, y'all.
Bun B.
Shout out to Bun.
Oh, Pimp C, yeah. Shout out to Pimp
I
C.
want to go to
Rest in
Houston because
peace.
I gotta try Bun B's burgers. I heard that his burgers are fire.
Really?
Yes, I heard
Yeah.
his burgers are fire for real. I'm not gonna say too much because eventually I want to land in Texas somewhere. So shout out to Texas and Bun B because them niggas really ride out there for real. So
Yeah.
shout out
Texas,
to them.
Texas is watching, especially on TikTok.
Yeah. Shout
All
out.
right, so shout out. We're going to go ahead and get to the hot topics. Number 1, I want to start with love because I love love.
We love love.
DK Metcalf of the Seattle Seahawks and Normani are officially engaged.
That's it. That man's so damn sexy.
Play some fucking applauses.
I don't
That
give a
man's
fuck about
sexy.
that shit.
Matter of fact, he said, show that ring, baby.
He sure did.
Yeah.
DJ
So-
Metcalf, he played for the.
He played for the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay,
He was
yeah, the
recently
Seahawks.
traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
And when he did a press conference talking about it, he announced his engagement to Normani.
Okay.
You know who
That's what's
Normani
up.
is, right? You know who Normani is?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
You know who Normani is. I'll show you a picture.
Who's that?
And Sierra and Russell Wilson set
She
them
pregnant
up.
again?
No,
I'm
she
about to
said, she
say.
set them up.
Woo.
She said DK Metcalf
Oh, she-
and
okay,
Normani
she
are-
I'm about to say,
Okay.
boy, Russell do not.
I was about to say.
Russell do not be up off that pussy for real. I ain't mad at him, but god damn, he
You
got
know
that
who
pussy
else gonna
break.
be off that pussy? Let's go ahead and get into it. ASAP Rocky, because people are speculating that Rihanna is
Rihanna pregnant again.
with
We ain't
baby
never getting the
number
album,
3.
dog.
That nigga is popping them out.
So
Rihanna.
listen, people are
he popping
speculating
out,
that
Rihanna.
she is pregnant because she was recently spotted in her hometown of Barbados for the Fenty Puma collab. She did like a big party out there.
Right.
She invited celebrities such as Cordell Beckham and Serena from Love Island. And while she was there, people noticed that everything she wore was very oversized. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what she was so you can get a picture of it. They said she had a sporty streetwear look with a few touches of glam. She wore a long baseball jersey that was tucked in on one side, and the other side with a multi-green layered ruffle skirt, which they noticed she didn't wear over her belly but above her belly.
Okay,
Hold
but
on, it's not done.
Oh, my bad. Excuse me.
Then she was out partying, and there is a picture of her where she's like holding the Barbadian flag, and she's turned to the side, and she looks visibly pregnant. And people have noticed that even during ASAP Rocky's trial, you never really seen her like body. She wore oversized trenches. The bags that she wore were big. They were always strategically placed over her torso area, so you couldn't really see. So people feel like she's, about to be pregnant with baby number 3.
Okay. I guess I got to see the
That's
pictures
what's up.
because the clothes, she do wear baggy clothes even when she's not pregnant, so I can't really
That's
go off
true.
the clothes, but I guess I got to see the pictures.
But there was something that I saw online where ASAP Rocky was talking about, like,
Oh, he says he's going to name the baby after the lawyer.
well, that, and there's something that said he was talking about he want to pop babies out. So
He named the baby. What's the lawyer name?
Like Joey to something.
Oh,
but-
fuck.
Yeah, he said, but this was something that came out like before the trial even started. He said if he win the case, like he would name his next child after the lawyer.
Well,
and that's
shit.
why people speculated that Rihanna was already pregnant, because why would you just randomly say that?
well, if they are, congratulations.
Yeah,
to
I
him.
mean,
Shit.
when you in love, you putting babies in
Hey,
your
that's
woman
what
for
happens,
real.
right?
Not me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I mean, give me a break. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, they back to back like 1 and 2, right?
Two,
Listen,
yeah, 2 and 1, yeah.
babies, 3, 4 babies under 3, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But then rich
But
people.
she got different resources than us.
Yeah,
so.
but rich people, hey, but, the rest of y'all hoes that live on Betas 4, stop doing that shit. It's not okay. Sorry, my bad.
You good?
Go ahead.
All right, up next, now we're gonna get to the sad shit.
Aw.
Y'all know I love murder, but I don't like kid murders. But this is about kid murders.
Oh, Sid.
A woman was arrested for allegedly murdering a 16-year-old mother and cutting the baby out of her womb.
What?
Damn, Polo.
What?
Polo said, "This gangster." So,
Psychotic is what it is. Psychotic.
so this happened in Brazil, and this was like a big story. This is why I feel like I had to speak on it. It happened in Brazil. The woman that is accused of murdering the 16-year-old is a 25-year-old woman. They said that she lured the 16-year-old via WhatsApp by texting her and saying, "Hey, I received a large amount of free clothes. I know that you're also pregnant. I would love to, kind of split them with you and kind of help you out with, the arrival of your child." Apparently, they already had some family connection. Their families knew each other, so it wasn't weird that she reached out via WhatsApp about her pregnancy. So they said that the woman arranged to have the 16-year-old girl come over. The 16-year-old came over, and police believe that she strangled the woman and then hung her body with internet cables
Oh, my God.
to make it look like she committed suicide.
Oh, my God.
Man, that's sick.
So how did they even find the teen was wild in itself, because the woman, the 25-year-old, took the baby with her husband to the hospital to get the baby checked out. And the nurses was looking like, it's no way you just had a baby. And the lady was like, yeah, I had a home birth. Like, I'm making sure my baby's good. That's it. So they ran some tests. Tests determined she was not postpartum. This prompted them to call the police. And when they did, police kind of looked into it. They went, and I think the mom had filed a missing persons report for the 16-year-old daughter. Police went to talk to the mom, and the mom was like, "I need y'all to find her. She's pregnant." And they kind of connected 2 and 2 together like that. They went and searched the house and found the teenage girl buried in the backyard.
I ain't even.
With her belly cut open.
Yeah, with her belly cut open. And
Lady-
then to make matters worse, they said
What is wrong with people?
they did the autopsy, and medical examiners believe that the baby was actually cut out of her while she was still alive.
Damn.
That's it.
Damn.
No, the baby's alive.
That's sick.
The baby's still alive. Yeah, the baby is in. So they said, so this lady's lawyer is saying that basically this is a case of like postpartum, like to the extreme.
This
because
is not something unfamiliar though. This has happened before.
it has.
In
And
many
what
cases.
happened was this lady actually was pregnant at one point in time and suffered a
lost the baby.
miscarriage. And instead of her accepting the fact that she had a miscarriage, she continued on like she was pregnant. So when she had when her husband came home and there was a baby, it wasn't weird to him because in his mind, she'd been pregnant the whole time. He never knew she had a miscarriage. She concealed it. She did things to make people believe that she was still pregnant. And they said that when they did the math, the baby that she brought into the hospital would have been born around the same time as her actual child.
Yeah, this is not unnormal. Like if you are like a Law and Order and Criminal Minds watcher like myself, a lot of those cases be based off real cases, but it's like some psychotic shit. Like you lose a child, so you trying to. This is why all this stuff has happened as far as like hospitals changing how they do those nurseries with all the baby checks and the bracelets and all this stuff because people will go into the hospital and steal a baby. Like matter of fact, what's the black girl story? The one on Lifetime. That's how she was kidnapped for all those years because the lady lost her child and wanted another child.
Or something like that.
And she was a nurse and she went in the nursery and stole the baby.
And then raised us her own under a different name and everything.
And I don't mean to say it to like it's normalized, but it's just it has happened before.
Right.
It's
Now,
crazy.
she said she knew the young lady.
Their families knew each other.
That's wild. This is in Brazil though.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, I give a fuck, but then
Damn.
Yeah. So they are also.
Black.
She also was charged with concealment of a corpse and registering someone else's birth as her own, in addition to murder. And police are also still questioning the husband, and they said there are 2 other individuals who they didn't name that are also being investigated in this case. So,
rest in peace to that mama.
Yeah.
Sad. 16 years old.
All right, last one. This one kind of pissed me off. I'm not even gonna lie. Detroit prosecutor's office considers arrest warrant in the death of the woman whose 2 kids died in the van.
Damn.
So y'all know it's been a little over 2 weeks since the city of Detroit and a local nonprofit teamed up and gave Tatiana Williams a house for her mother, and her 3 other kids that are still living after the unfortunate incident of her kids dying in a car, right? So when they gifted them the home was complete with furniture, renovated floors, a fresh paint, a stock fridge, and multiple games for the children. According to reports, as recently as this morning, local prosecutors are still deciding whether they want to issue charges and an arrest warrant or not. So, if you remember, again, the kids were, they all lived in the van. The van ran out of gas. The kids got cold. Everybody thought they died from hypothermia. People thought they just died because they was too cold in the car. And they were transported their car was towed. They were transported to a hospital. They died on the way to the hospital. They did a autopsy, and the autopsy actually says that they died from carbon monoxide toxicity, not from the cold. So that's
because of them living in the car.
Right. So that's why the prosecutor is still trying to decide, because they're trying to determine if the deaths were due to a lack of gas, which would be a criminal charge, or a mechanical failure.
I mean, I feel like either one is kind of. It's
unfortunate either way.
When it say lack of gas, like, I mean, she couldn't afford to put gas in the car.
Right.
So it's like, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's like I said this on Instagram the other day when I was reposting one of our reels. The system never works for us the way it would work for other people. If this was a white woman, right, there would be so much leniency, she would be getting
money, so many resources.
And people were so angry that this lady, on this GoFundMe, was getting money. People were so angry when it was like, when she was on the IG Live, I guess, with other people, like, just drinking and talking about what was, people were so angry. But if this was a white person, it would not be like this at all. The system does not work for certain folks. And I just want it to be acknowledged. This does not work. Regardless if this was a black woman, if this was even a black man, it wouldn't work like this. Immediately, he going to jail.
Okay.
It wouldn't even be no GoFundMe and none of this. He would immediately
they saying negligence. Immediately, you're going to prison.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a little lenient because she was a woman, but because she's black, she's going to get charged with not having enough money to put gas in her fucking car.
Which is crazy when the city of Detroit's mayor has already publicly came out and said, I'm ashamed to say this lady has reached out for help multiple times.
She has. It's been proven.
And nobody has helped her.
It's been proven.
It's like this lady has been fucked out of every situation you can imagine.
They pulled out records of this lady trying to get into multiple shelters. If the shelters are full, they're not going to let you in. She's been trying to get into multiple shelters, reached out to welfare, all this stuff, and it's just not enough. It's not enough help to go around.
Right.
So she's reached out and helped. And it's crazy. The only thing about the situation that's pissing me off, though, is the fucking family. Because where was you niggas at before?
Well, the mama was staying with them.
Yeah, I'm talking about the cousins. Everybody else is like, oh, that's my cousin. Where was y'all at before?
Right.
And what she's being charged with?
They don't know yet. That's what they
they
trying to
figure
determine.
out.
Sick. That shit's sick.
Oh man, my hot topics was fucking dreadful today.
I know.
Yeah.
God damn.
Better than plane crashes.
Shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have rather the plane
Two
crash.
back-to-back deaths. God damn. Give me some light shit.
You know, happy news today.
Trump
you
released
happy?
all 8,000
Your boy,
files of
your
the
boy Trump.
JFK assassination.
You did what?
He released all 8,000 files of the JFK assassination. You can go look it up online. What's up, Sleaze? You can go look it up
Sleaze, what
online.
up?
Yep.
I mean, I feel like they release that shit like every 4 to 5 years.
Nah, it's unredacted. It's the full, unedited everything from the case.
But
What
yet-
we get is bits and parts.
It might not even be the real
They took
shit.
off Jackie Robinson's
Yes, they did.
I guess military achievement, or was it the White House website? Was it? Yeah, because of the DEI. It's crazy. They just eradicating all our
It's
history.
alright. I'm finna pack up and move.
Canada said they better turn off our electricity.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. You saw that shit, but with the guy talk about the grids and all that shit. Yo, man, it's
To
about
be
to
fair
get real.
though,
It's about to get real
to
out
be
here,
fair
I
man.
mean, Canada
To be
should.
fair,
Shit.
though, cause city of Charlotte been charging me and shit. They better turn some shit off. They been charging
Yo,
me.
Duke Power
goddamn
been
it.
going ham.
Duke Power
$300
been
light
crazy
bill
in
is
Charlotte.
nuts, okay?
Ain't no way I'm paying this much for. Hey, Duke Power, y'all got me fucked up. Go look up my damn bill. Y'all got me fucked up.
That's what would you do? Like, what would you do if the electricity go out?
I
I
What
got
would we do?
candles. I got
got
flashlights. I got contingency plans.
I know I was in
already.
New York when the blackout happened. I was bad. I was stealing niggas'
Y'all had
bikes and
blackouts?
shit. Yeah, in New York we had a whole blackout.
I told you them rats be chewing through the lines.
Yo, them rats
It was
be
a
so
great-
big, they be like
Yeah.
guinea pigs.
Them rats
Yeah.
be chewing through the lines for real.
Yeah.
Nah, we was out,
They
you
one of
know,
them pets. That's
when
pets, too.
Charlotte.
I think we had a blackout, didn't we?
Charlotte, no, we had rolling blackouts, but back
what
when,
it
remember
was.
the ice real bad, we was out of power for like a week.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't see I guess,
But times were simpler too.
yeah. So I guess now if you be out of power, your kids will probably be fucked up because ain't no more Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That,
But
then you really got to be.
It's gonna be a lot of kids killing their parents.
I will
Whoa.
say
Fucked up.
the worst thing
Why
Why you go that
ever.
far?
They fucked
What you
up.
say?
A lot of kids killing their parents because they ain't got electricity. These white people, these gamers, they crazy.
Yo, did
They go
y'all see
crazy
that
with
was
the
like a
Xboxes.
17-year-old dude in New York? He killed his like 70 or 80-year-old roommate over some food.
Said that last week, right? Or was that the room? That was the nigga that kicked the. That was the nigga.
Oh, that was a different nigga. He was older. That was in
This
Philly.
is in New York.
No, this was in New York. What I'm talking about now, but I think last week it wasn't in.
Say it
I think it was
again.
in
You said
Philly.
Why
You
we
said
keep
where
talking
it
about
was?
fucking death?
You said where it was though?
New York.
All right, what would you do? Because these motherfuckers keep
Now
talking
we
about this
changing the
death shit.
subject.
Yeah, you keep talking about death.
Oh, you know I was done.
Death. You done? Because you put the cards down.
Maybe I remembered the rest.
Okay, what's the other one? Give
I'm
me
done.
some lighter shit.
I'm
No
done.
more.
I ain't gonna lie, friend. You was a little dark today. You
death.
did. It was a little dark today.
I'm on my Scorpio.
This thing
shit.
got on all black and shit. You got on black. Like
I'm on my Scorpio shit.
this thing got on black over there. This thing got on black. Look at this shit. That's not a coincidence. Y'all niggas talking about
All
death.
about the Scorpio
You wanna
shit.
hear something
like,
happy?
yeah, give me some happy, please.
Because
All right.
I'm happy.
Now you know Chick-fil-A be doing a limited flavors, right?
Okay.
That pineapple dragon fruit shit they got.
I had
I'm
it today.
allergic
Fucking
to
fire! I had it
dragon
today. I swear to God, that shit is crack.
That shit is that shit is liquid
I'm
crack.
allergic to dragon fruit, so I can't eat it.
Listen,
That
it's
shit
better
is
than
crack.
it's better than the Starbucks shit.
That shit is
It's
crack.
better than the Starbucks shit. I
And
swear to
passion
God. Chick-fil-A
Had it
got
today.
Chick-fil-A got their hands in the bucket.
Speaking of Chick-fil-A, you
God
ever
damn
been?
it.
What was it? Fayetteville, Georgia. You ever been? Is a Hawaiian Chick-fil-A. What is it called? Truett Luau. It's crazy. They got tacos. They serve tacos and shit. It's crazy.
I can get tacos from Maria off South Boulevard.
No. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. We talking
Oh,
about?
Chick-fil-A serve tacos?
Yes, Chick-fil-A in
I don't know
Georgia.
if I trust that.
No, that shit
Chick-fil-A
is
tacos.
bussin'. Yeah, that shit.
I don't
bussin'.
know. Chick-fil-A got God behind them, so.
What would you do?
Huh?
I hope this clips.
Yo,
Fuck, nigga. Keep God in your
yo, you
life.
saw her face though.
So what would you do? Fuck,
She
nigga.
looks serious and
Yeah,
shit.
what would you do, nigga?
I ain't fatigue.
Get
I'm gonna leave you alone. All right, what would you do? I tell you, just leave me alone, man. I be trying to
Fuck,
chill.
nigga.
So what would you do? So my what would you do is if you know my what would you do? My what would you do is are either accounts. I didn't give an account for me in a long time. Huh? Or either accounts by me.
My what
for
would you,
me.
No, before
or-
that.
It's everything you said prior.
What
Oh,
would
y'all
you
understand
My
it?
what would you do is what would you do is what would you do is
Yeah,
what.
because I talk fast. Yeah, you know, slow down. so
No, you
understand.
just missed a whole bunch of words. You
I didn't miss
talk
the
that
words.
fast.
I talk that fast.
You
just
said
can't
my
catch it.
what would you do is my what would you do.
I said my what would you do is what would you do is
accounts.
accounts that is better than me.
You are so
You know what I'm
dyslexic.
saying? Y'all just didn't catch it. Y'all didn't catch that little
You thought
The
it, but you
words
didn't
in
say
there.
it out
He
loud.
got he got the tism.
The tism? What the fuck is that?
Autism.
That's a new one. Listen, nope.
That's what the kids. That's what the kids. The kids be saying that. With the high school kids, that's what they say. They say the tism.
I'm not gonna laugh at that. Nope, that's not funny.
Oh, that's what you gonna draw the line at?
Wait, somebody check that. What happened to our TikTok? Somebody check it, please.
Fuck them. Oh my bad.
Sorry. Can't say fuck TikTok.
Why not fuck TikTok?
Huh? We love TikTok.
Anyway, go ahead with your. What
Okay,
would you
TikTok
do, man?
is back. Okay, TikTok is back. All right, so what would you do? Say, and you know, again, my accounts can either be flipped both ways, male or female. So what would you do, ladies? You got a homegirl, maybe you knew her for a couple of, say 2 years. Niggas, same thing. Y'all get into a fight, right? You get into a fight. And
Like
it
a
was
fist fight?
A fist fight, like a fist fight. Like you drunk, you're at a club. I get into a fight over some shit that's like really non-repairable, right? That fight.
Like I drugged this bitch.
And the girl, you beat the girl up. She drunk as fuck. You whoop her ass.
I dragged this bitch.
Whip her ass,
Through
right?
the parking lot, skin knees.
Whip her ass. So you think everything is all good. You whip the ass.
I just had flashbacks.
Shit is sweet, right? So you end up planning, you go on a vacation, you chilling like that. You get a notification on your phone.
My notification don't sound like that.
You know, I mean, you just get a
That sounds
notification.
very Androidish.
Huh?
It's do
Well,
sound like
none of us got Android, so you know, you get a notification. And you go on Facebook, and it's the girl that you whoop. So you're like, what the fuck this bitch doing? And she said, look, I got the keys to your house.
Ooh.
And she's on live.
You out the country, right?
You at the country somewhere. She pulls up to your house. She got some little key fob. Boop, boop. Open the door. She's like, yeah, bitch, I'm in your house. And she fucks up your crib. And you watching it on live. What would you do?
All right.
I mean, she's fucking up your crib.
I ain't
and
gonna
on
lie.
live.
That's a situation I feel like I can't answer until I'm actually in there because I don't know what the fuck I would do. I'm crashing out for sure.
I already know what I'm gonna do.
I'm already a top tier crasher. I'm crashing out for
You out
sure.
the country, so what can you do? I'm gonna go ahead and drink my all inclusive.
No, somebody's gonna tap that ass until I get back.
In reality,
Let's get the mic,
somebody
Let's get
gonna
the
tap that ass.
In reality,
and then I'm gonna get back and tap that
in
ass.
reality, though, that would never happen to me. Because as soon as you open my door, there's an 80-pound motherfucker near Zuko. He's gonna bite your ass. Shout out to mommy's baby. He's gonna bite your ass. He is named after the Fire Prince of the Fire Nation. God damn it, he will bite the shit out your ass on live. I don't give a fuck.
Why you vandalizing my crib on live? Now I'm a screen recorder.
Now you embarrassing
and
me
I'm about
on
to
Facebook
right.
on live.
Now I'm about to go press charges and I'm about to sue you for my property.
What would
I'm
you
gonna
do?
get my money and my time back.
Okay.
I'm sending the reinforcements through. They gonna come clean up.
They gonna come clean up.
They canceling
You
Christmas on
you
there.
talking like that because you got that damn black turtleneck on. You damn.
All he
mafia ass
mentioned is a
nigga.
fedora.
That nigga said reinforcements.
He
Like
need
you
a
got a whole
fedora
white
with a
cap on
feather.
and shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they gonna come clean up house.
Clean up. All right.
The cleanup
who's next?
team is crazy.
Art, what would you do, Art? You on live watching this nigga fuck your shit up. He learned you got a 85-inch screen. Bow. You bust that all your.
And what if he go in there and fuck your bitch too? Plot twist.
Nah,
On live. Plot twist.
He on live.
plot twist. Nah,
Nah, he just on live fucking your shit up.
Nah, we coming. The vacation over.
You ain't gonna get back in
It's
time.
gonna
over.
take a few
Nah,
hours
I'm
to
not
get
over.
It's gonna take a few hours for you to get
over.
back. You in Jamaica having a good time. You
Nah, it's
good.
over. Cause you ain't even gonna be thinking about that. It ain't even gonna.
I'm like Sid. I had to call my cousins
All
from
right,
West
let's
Side.
pass it
Yeah.
around. What you doing, Slaves?
All right.
What up, Matt? I ain't even see you back there. What up, baby? Ain't shit.
This has happened to me before. So.
Oh shit! So what did you do?
On live and
Major plot
everything.
twist.
On live and everything.
I was on live after the fact, but
Oh,
no, I didn't do it. It happened to me.
So
So
what
my
you-
crib got fucked up.
What you do?
Well, okay. So long story short, I was in a relationship, but I feel like the person was cheating on me. So I got my lick back at the time. And yeah, I came back and my crib was trashed. There was trash everywhere. Bleached on my grandfather's couch that he gave me.
Oh, not the granddaddy's couch.
Yeah.
Woo!
So what can you do? We had already fought. I had already whipped the person's at. I was in a relationship with a girl at the time, so yeah, never.
So what you saying is you ain't do nothing.
We had already fought, so yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying after you seen
After the fact,
couch,
I left.
So after you seen
Yeah, it was
Granddaddy's
done
couch,
deal.
you done fought her. You still didn't do nothing after that.
I mean, what else am I gonna do? after
Whoop her
that?
ass again.
No,
You gotta
I'm not
keep
going to
tagging
jail.
that ass for your
That's why my
granddaddy.
record is clean.
How old is your grandfather? When he passed away?
If he was passed away,
when he was 80, I would be whooping her ass 80 damn times until I felt good enough. The fuck?
First of all, how you kill off a granddaddy like that?
Right.
Oh, my bad. I'm just saying.
Right.
You know that.
Hey,
She put bleach on Granddaddy's couch. I would still be tagging her ass. Matter of fact, when we clip this,
I got an apology, so that's all that matters. I love the Lord.
When we clip this episode, I want you to play this while you still whooping her ass. We not done whooping her ass. Woo.
It's all good.
That's
Things
crazy.
happen.
That
But when
is
people are jealous of you, that's just what it is. So.
You are just so calm. I love that for you. I wish I could be you when I grow up.
You know why? She's favored.
All right, let's pass it
So
around. What up, Matt? What would you do?
What am I? Work in progress.
You getting there?
I'm one of God's toughest soldiers.
No limit.
Yeah, Lakers whooping their ass right now.
Look.
What's up, nigga?
Don't get on here and start being ghetto.
What would you do, Matt?
Yeah.
I call the police.
And I know my friend lying. My friend lying. He
My
not
nigga
calling
said
the police.
I call the police.
If I'm out of country, what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm finna fucking party. I'm gonna call the police, come lock my door, and
That shit gonna be on your mind.
The whole time.
it's done though. It's done.
To be fair though, he right though. That's why I was like, and when you out the country, you might as well keep drinking because what can you do for real? Yes, the fuck I will. I pay for that all inclusive. You must say no, Jamaican boy.
That's tough. That's
Man,
tough.
shut up, Capo.
Anybody else wish to chime in? What would you do? What would you do?
Please don't.
Give him the mic. Give him the mic.
That's what I'm saying.
Give him the mic.
See, he said he ain't want my. He said he gonna do it. He's gonna beat him up.
I wouldn't kill him because shit, I'm gonna go to prison. But I'm gonna beat him up when I get back. Shit, I ain't about to get. What the fuck? If I kill him, they gonna know I did it because he trashing my home.
Your home.
It's on live. What the fuck I'm gonna kill him for?
Right.
Blame it on your neighbor.
I probably beat him up.
Blame it on your neighbor. I'm gonna beat you up. That's how y'all sound. I'm gonna beat you up.
So this has no plot twist. That's just what it was.
Did that happen to
The
you?
girl, no. The girl was on live, and she wrecked wrecked Shorty crib on live. It's like what could you do? That's what I'm gonna use that one because usually it's a plot twist. But my thing I said was like, yo, is that a crime? She had the key.
Yeah.
Is that a crime?
Let me ask. How did she get the key?
That's not.
How did she get the
Oh,
key?
it's vandal. It's break, huh?
How did she get
Because when she got beat up, the girl dropped the keys.
Oh no, that's
It's
a
technically
crime.
not breaking and entering because she had a key.
It's not
No,
breaking and
but-
entering.
no, but
so what's
that's
the
not-
charge?
It's the intent behind
No,
it.
but
though.
that.
Oh, that's the word
You
intent.
missed, it must what he said though. He said the girl dropped the key when they was fighting. That was not her key. That would be
So
considered
that's theft
and breaking and entering.
entering
Yeah,
and
vandalism. Yeah, that wasn't her key. Yeah.
Ooh, that's
and
tough.
property damage, and
depending on how
if
much
she-
it
I was
was,
about to say they gonna
it's
just
felony.
more than 1,000.
It's
It's gonna be
felony.
a felony, so she better watch out.
Yeah, it definitely was more than 1,000. It's on Facebook. You can look it up. It's in the Charlotte group.
What happened in Charlotte?
The Charlotte.
It
no,
was in Charlotte?
It was in the Charlotte group.
Oh,
I don't know
shit.
where it happened at, but the Charlotte.
This is
group.
why I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. So very blessed to have that big ass dog at my house because he will bite the fuck out of you. I swear to God.
So that was my. What would you do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to because now it's like I'm a little jaded now because why you just fucking up shit like that?
What?
Why
Did
did
I fuck
that?
up?
Why did they say why they was fighting? Was it over a nigga?
They didn't say. I just read it in Charlotte. I was like, ooh, that's a good. What would you do? Because it had no plot twist to it. It's
You
just
get
like,
your
yo,
what
what
would
the
you
fuck
do
you
for
do?
Charlotte? These are not accounts that you've been through or people you know have directly been through. This is shit that you see in all the site
Yeah, I had to throw that in
that a
there.
third or fourth, fifth person has seen, and they told they experience on it.
Yeah. That was it's in Charlotte. Just look in the page. It's on there somewhere. The browser.
On the Charlotte page.
Yeah, the Charlotte page.
It gotta
bunch
be
of
for
shit
Charlotte.
in
It had to be over a nigga. Ain't no way I'm doing all this shit. I gotta be over a nigga.
Oh, fucked up. So she got beat the fuck up.
This the same people?
Find it.
This the same people?
Huh? Yeah, yeah.
She got beat the fuck up?
Yeah, she got beat the fuck up.
Damn.
She was lumped up.
With the
Wow.
doobie on it, all that. Fucking her crib up. Fucked her crib up. All right, we got T.
All right, so welcome to X Terrace. Listen, I'm a little pissed off at my staff today, so I didn't ask some shit today.
Oh, gosh.
Because I had to fire one of them motherfuckers today. So he tried me on some real disrespectful shit.
Oh, shit.
And I be having to remind myself. That too, but I'm really Betas for in the Sunset, and I'm fucking with these people over on the South Side for real. Y'all don't know who the fuck I am, but I had to show my ass today.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know if I'm going to work tomorrow. Just so it can like the effect can like linger. So that way, like, damn, was she here around the corner? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see. However, I did get some questions from some of my staff that I like. So shout out to them 3 people. Okay, it was only 3 out of 25 is 3. Ain't that some shit?
3 is better than none.
I'm mad at them right now. I told them y'all even they banned from watching us.
3 is better than none.
They banned. But anyway, so I got some questions. And I want to ask, and this was one of these questions actually happened to the person that gave it to me. And low-key, I think I've been through this before. Some of us may have been through this, so it's a good question. If your partner did something that embarrassed you in public, would you confront them right there or save it for a private argument? And it's a good question because I've done it both ways, and I've had 2 different outcomes. But I know some people might do it differently. So what would you do? Ugh, I can't believe I said that.
What would you do?
Sorry.
So is it a what would you do?
No, it's a question. If your partner embarrassed you in public, is this a private conversation or a public conversation?
For me, it just depends on if it needs to be addressed there or it needs to be addressed later.
Yeah,
So it depends.
what the embarrassment?
Yeah, what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a devil's advocate. I have a situation where this guy embarrassed me in public. And I addressed it in public, and then I had to sit back and think about it. I really think when you like address shit in public in front of other people, it always comes off as like, how do I want to say it? It comes off as
Making a scene.
yeah. And I now if I want to make a scene, I'll make a scene. We know this, but I really when I'm in relationships, I'm very private with my relationships. So I have done it privately where it came out as a better outcome. So I do think conversations should be private and not in front of other people. I'm a person that like you don't check your man or your woman in front of people. You check them in privately, like you stand with them in public, but then in private, you like you showed your ass, and I just want to let you know you show your ass. I think it comes off better that way, but I know some people like
keep
to have
shit
a
private,
show.
B.
I think for me, like, I don't know. I just learned a long time ago, like, embarrassment is only embarrassing to you. Other people don't even know it's an embarrassment. If you think about it, like, yeah, you're embarrassed, but they don't even know what the fuck you're embarrassed at. Half of them probably not even paying you no attention. So, again, yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's situational, but ultimately a conversation. Because saying I'm very private.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know. See, I feel like you'll cause a scene. You'll cause a scene, ass nigga.
You feel like you bitch.
Why I feel like he be saying bitch like that? That was sick. That was very sick. That laugh was very toxic.
Diabolical.
All right. So this one was from another one because this is a real life situation happened to her. If your partner showed up at your job,
They need better partners.
unannounced. Listen. If your significant other showed up at your job unannounced to check on you, and this happened,
Check on me.
right? Would you feel loved or suffocated?
Check on me. I'm blanking.
To check on you unannounced too. Unannounced.
Like, okay, I need no. I need the pretext before this.
Yeah.
Were we in an argument and we're not speaking?
This a regular day.
Oh, I'm about to cut you out. Where the fuck is you on?
And this is
This
just
my job.
the first time they popped up, or
No, well, the first time it happened, but then it kept happening over and
They
over.
just kept popping up.
Not every day, but just like periodically popping up.
Do they
to
think
check.
I'm sleeping with somebody at my job?
What would you do?
right? Bring a
Are they
gift.
at least bringing me lunch? Like,
Bring me
am I
grits and
getting
something.
something out of
Right.
the pop-ups?
No,
Because it sounds like I'm just getting aggravation. And that's what we're not about to do. If I'm being honest, you and these pop-ups can get to stepping.
Yeah, that's stalkish behavior.
not
That's
worth my
red flags.
face,
That's
like-
stalkish behavior.
They know what kind of energy you give me when you get there.
I'm going to give you this energy. Why the fuck is you at my job? Right. Like,
wait a minute.
Wait a
minute. Matt's so fucking toxic. Because what the fuck is you talking about?
Keep popping up on me. Like,
Unacceptable.
huh? Well, if they bring in gifts, you know,
That's different.
maybe.
But if you just popping up to pop up, I'm about to pop your ass. And you got to be real mad in this parking lot.
What if he just want to pop up and say, "Hey"?
No,
Nah.
I'm not here. I'm busy. I will gladly be like, I will gladly tell my our admin, be like, I'm not available. I'm not available.
So niggas, just don't pop up, and ladies, don't pop up to your man's job. Just don't.
If I just want to pop up and like, what you doing today, babe?
Now, if it's one time,
No, don't pop up. Don't pop up in my
Okay.
house unannounced. Now,
Yeah,
now
no,
I'm
that's
playing
like
about
getting
work, but I don't play about my motherfucking house. Don't do
Get
that.
popped.
Cause you might see something you don't want to see.
Facts. I'm not even leaving until you say okay.
you got a one time pop up.
Mind your fucking business.
That's why they popping up at your job randomly, unannounced.
I mean, honestly, you pop up at my job, you ain't gonna see shit for real. You just
You gonna see you cussing at some kids.
you gonna see me cussing out some kids, you know, talking in my other voice. Y'all know my other voice. Hey, how are you? Y'all gonna hear that? You're not gonna see
voice.
shit. My school voice. You're not gonna see shit.
Hey, yo.
Now, if you want to really try to catch me in some shit, pop up at the crib so I can shoot you.
Oh, shit.
Just shit like that. Well, I guess we not popping up at none of y'all jobs.
No, don't
What if
pop
I
up.
just,
Fuck no.
What if I wanted to pop up on y'all and stuff?
You know what? You pop up at my job, I'm putting your ass to fucking
You can't
work.
even pop up at
Go
my
take
job.
a class.
Why
Learn
can't
how
I
to
put
install
that up?
for
Work at the
Florida.
airport. You need security access.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta
Can't pop up
honestly,
there.
random, but you gotta have a whole lot of security to get through to the airport.
Yeah, you
at
can't
this
pop
time,
up there.
like,
Just can't pop
clear,
up.
clear bags,
Safe
clear
there.
wallets. You gotta have clear water bottles, clear clothes. You gotta walk.
What you say, Matt?
What is she like? Babe, I just want to see what you do at work. I want to see what you do at work. Show me what's this little forklift. Show me what you doing. Hey, Matt is sick as fuck. Matt is fucking sick.
Is that a normal thing?
What?
Like y'all laughing like that's normal. Head in the employee parking lot.
That's airport parking lot times.
All right. If your significant other tried to, let me read this right. If your significant other tried to make you jealous on purpose to test your feelings, would you play along or call them out? So if that person you dating is trying to, like, you know, make you jealous
All
and
right,
test.
I'm gonna give y'all the real God honest truth to that answer.
Go ahead. God honest truth, friend, because
I am a Scorpio. So once I feel like you playing in my face, that feeling shit is off. I don't give a fuck who you trying to make me jealous with. Go be jealous by your damn self.
I done told y'all about
I'm
them.
out.
I told y'all about them Scorpios a couple
I don't play
episodes
that.
back, so.
I don't play that.
about the
Don't even
Scorpios.
try to play in my face like that. I
What
don't-
about you, Sierra?
Well, I'm a Taurus, and we are very vindictive.
Stubborn.
No, in this case, we vindictive. So you know,
Well, shit.
Don't play with me.
Well, I'm a Capricorn. You know, and in my case, you know, honestly, I don't know. Capricorns are very weird. Like, we see shit and we don't speak of it, and then we just stop talking to you.
See, for me,
That
it's
is how we
like,
are. Like, we see shit and I know it, and I just stop talking to you. Like,
just go
damn.
ghost.
Yeah, I will ghost the fuck out of somebody for real.
see, for me, it's just like I'm so secure in who I am. I don't have to be jealous of nobody else. So you trying to make me jealous is some lame ass shit. Like,
yeah. And you
speaking of lame ass shit, a nigga that did gay fucking porn on Twitter.
fuck,
Oh,
here we go.
shit.
Please stop fucking trying to come
Here
in
we
my
go.
neck before I
we
really
go.
embarrass your ass on this internet on
Shots
this
with
good
Sid.
old day.
go get bags.
And
Let's go
that's
get
it.
bags.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I had to say. I had to get that off my chest.
Let's go get big
Nah,
bags.
we at the end of my segment anyway, so let's discuss it.
No, I don't
No.
want to discuss it.
No, 'cause you
Why
wasn't-
would we give this guy more?
You
more
wasn't getting
light?
discussed on them comments. We was getting discussed on them comments. You wasn't getting discussed. So it's always easy for you to say no because
Right,
you don't
because
be
you
getting
don't be-
discussed.
right.
That like goes to when people be in the comments talking shit about us.
And you don't
it's
ever
easy
defend
for
us.
you to say why we discuss it because you're not getting talked about. But if it was you, we would discuss it.
You be like, fuck these comments, fuck these people.
So just sit back and buckle up your car seat. But
No,
listen,
we have a guest.
I
we have a guest.
don't give a fuck.
We have a guest.
Listen,
I care.
listen. I
We
care
care
too,
about our guests.
but I'm going to get this out.
Oh Lord.
You, Gerald,
Oh,
Jarrell, whatever your name is, Magic, Tasty Trey,
Tasty Trey,
Boosie,
Humble, HBG,
Bussy, Boost
Magic
Down,
Mike, whatever
whatever
the
your
fuck
name
you calling
is.
yourself now.
What I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna
Why
leave it
not
alone.
giving this nigga light?
I'm gonna say it and leave it alone.
He wanted the attention.
He wanted attention, so he get it. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna
No,
leave
the
it alone.
book is dried up.
You know, when we do our interviews or we like talk about our experiences, it's never like we talk about experiences and it's not we automatically like going for somebody's head. This
Yeah.
is that
It's just-
segment was somebody asking about your experience,
Right.
And for somebody who's been quiet for
I
almost
heard
a
dogs
year
always
now
gonna holler.
to come out and say none of this shit is crazy. So I feel like if
When
you
I
gonna
got
let
the proof,
if you gonna let sleeping dogs lie, let sleeping dogs lie. And that's all I had to say about that.
Gerald said he want to go on a Whole Busters podcast and tell his truth. I wonder if they're gonna.
She asked. She DM'd us and asked.
She did. She did.
I told her and I said, do
No.
whatever you want to do. That's your podcast.
Oh.
But I'm going to tell you, he's going to waste your time. He's going to tell you, I'm a liar. Everything I said was a lie. Every girlfriend he ever had cheated on him and his mama don't love him. I'm saving you an hour right there. I'm sparing you that violent story.
She did ask. I respect the journalistic aspect. She asked.
Yeah, we should,
and honestly, if I was her, I would have had him on there.
Honestly.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's why I say it's your
Content
podcast.
matters.
Do what you
That's
want to do.
messy.
Content matters, though.
It damn sure do. It did.
Content matters. But I'm glad. I low-key
respect it.
appreciate the fact that she's also a girl's girl. So, but
Thanks.
honestly, I would have went ahead and had him on the show for real. Fuck it.
I love this
I
shit.
told him to come back on here and talk about it.
Oh,
He's never going to do
he
that.
never gonna do that.
Run me my money.
If I get him to do that,
But,
would we
nigga,
agree to this?
Keep God in your
I
life.
wouldn't.
I
You wouldn't
wouldn't.
be on there? It's gonna be me and him talking and swish.
Gab him 1-on-1. Hi.
Look,
Is
you
that
gotta
was-
guess. That was that. Actually.
Sure.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, you talking about? You remember the old nigga that used to live here? Him. But yeah.
Okay.
But that was it. Hey, listen, follow me, ask Terrace Unscripted, Instagram, Twitter. Drop your questions in there. I be getting questions on Twitter. Shit, I be not asking. I'm sorry, y'all. But sometimes we weird shit like talk about penis. But if you talk about penis and stuff, I don't even want to talk about penis every week. I mean, I like penis, but I don't want to talk about it every week. You know what I'm saying? Catch me on the late night Instagram. We talk about it.
Oh shit. Catch her. I thought they were gonna do the Red Flag Fridays.
We got something. We got something.
Y'all been talking about Red Flag Friday. We've been talking about this fucking mixtape for like 35 years now.
Okay.
Hold on, when they gonna do this mixtape? I have to be ready for like 30 years, right? Huh?
When we are ready to announce some shit.
See, unlike you, we don't just put out anything. We actually take our time.
Y'all been crafting this shit for too long now.
Sometimes when you are doing greatness, sometimes you
has no time.
yeah, you have to craft it. We don't just put out shit every other week. You have a new
I got
business.
beats.
You got a new business every other week. You
I got
can't do
beats.
that.
I got beats.
Didn't you just start a whole nother podcast?
Yeah, you got a whole nother podcast.
Yes, thank you. Shout out to my brother.
That you
2
said
Cents and Change
we
the podcast.
didn't even know about this shit.
Huh?
You
Because
didn't tell us shit. We supported nothing.
no, because that's a me and my brother thing. You know, we talked about this.
What
for
they
a
got to
minute.
do with telling us that you're doing
Because it's something totally different from this. I mean, y'all can follow us.
No, what we're
I didn't
saying-
ask for the support from y'all from that because it was just something that me and my brother just did. You know what I'm saying? I tried to support it, but it's totally different from no advice.
Me and Sid got something to announce in a few weeks, so we'll be back.
Yeah, shout out to my brother, 2 Cents and Change podcast. You know, yes, it's going up. We love that. I like talking about sports. So I can't talk about sports on here. So my brother talk about sports. You know what I'm saying?
He showed up, can't talk about
I be watching this show. I want to talk about it so bad. I can't talk about it. Because this is not a sports podcast. So now I have a sports podcast to talk about this shit, man.
Right.
You know?
Did y'all see that Justin Larry is saying?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to talk about that. Oh.
It's kind of late.
Okay. We ain't going to talk about it because we have to kids.
All right,
Yeah.
well, bring him on. Who's like it?
Where's my man Bigg Baggz at? Let's give a round of applause. I gotta go like this.
Shit. He's still in Polo office. That nigga been here since 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Zoom call.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna ask why this nigga was here so early.
He said he had another interview.
But we was advised of that, but he said that was like at 9 before this, not 7 o'clock. Nigga, came at 7 o'clock. That's early, man.
Listen, if you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on
That's 3
time.
hours early.
If
We
you,
didn't pay for that.
honestly, we probably need to take a page out of his book, to be honest.
We're
We
back.
might need to start telling ourselves we need to be here at 7.
Yeah, because I mean,
Then maybe we'll be here at 9.
Y'all still be here at 10.
no. Oh, you bitch ass nigga.
I still be here at 10.
I was here at 9:30.
That's what time it started, though?
I was here at
Yes,
9:30.
yeah, that's the time to start.
You want to talk because you and the cameraman walk up in here at 9:45 to talk every time, so let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's be perfectly honest in this bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Damn it, Polo, I did it again. I fell in the trap. I fell into the trap, Polo. I did what you say don't do.
TikTok is TikToking again. What up, TikTok?
Because, Polo, you knew I was a volcano on this shit.
What up, Lena?
God damn.
I need a printed schedule.
I'm sorry.
He was asleep? What bags at?
I'm trying to.
He was knocked the fuck out?
I bet you that nigga left. That nigga gone, y'all. He's
I'm about to say, where
Where is he?
I'm gonna sit back there.
No! That nigga sleep. He's gone.
Nah, bro.
He was in Polo office.
They said Polo.
Where's Polo office?
Polo.
No, man. Y'all want to go? I guess. Man.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah, they ready for the interview.
Yeah, tell nigga, come on.
Waiting on you. They just introduce you. Come on.
He's still in the back room.
They waiting on you.
He was sleeping. He got folded up the covers on the car.
Hey, yo.
I ain't gonna lie. That's on us though because again, back to what I'm saying.
Swish, you gotta clip this out, Swish.
He coming.
You gotta clip this long bands around. Yeah, you gotta get this out.
Let me start. You ready to start?
It's still gonna be in there when this episode come out. He don't never clip it out.
Never.
He don't never clip it out.
You need that. That's raw. You need that.
Hey, you new here. You new here.
You know,
You new here. You got 2 more episodes before you can banter.
Answer is crazy.
You got 2 more episodes before you can banter.
Fresh and recorded? That's facts. All right,
Come on,
back.
where he
That's
at?
facts. That's facts. He got a whole entourage. Slim coming in. Mm-hmm.
It's a whole gang of people. Watch out behind y'all. Watch out behind y'all.
Watch the camera, though.
Hey,
Watch the camera.
Hey, y'all, watch out. Come on, let's get this. Auntie is tired, goddamn.
Watch the camera.
Come on, have a seat. Come on.
There we go. Get your chain. Oh, what up, Jay?
Hey,
Put your flashy outfit on and shit. What up, girl?
Watch the camera.
Jay, watch the camera. What up, girl? I ain't seen you like 85 years. You good? Uh-huh.
All right, y'all ready?
Yes, go. So bring him in trap. You know how we do it.
You ready?
Yes, sir. What up, TikTok?
What?
You still twitching. Y'all good?
Also, hello. Am I on here? Also, quiet on the set, y'all. Quiet on the set. Don't make me take my belt off.
Mr. Willie, y'all.
Mr. Wooler, y'all.
That was the name for my daddy belt.
They gotta bring back whooping kids in school.
I'm screaming.
Mr. Wooler, y'all.
Ooh.
You ready?
Ready?
You got one for me.
You play on me wrong. You play on me wrong. Don't worry, we'll talk after this.
Hey.
Can you give me that water right there, Barney?
We good?
Oh, we got people
There's a lot
bringing
of
him water. I want one too.
A lot of movement going on.
Hold on, but he got people bringing him water. Ain't nobody brought me so. Can I have some water? Yes, thank you.
A lot of motherfucking movement going on. We good?
He got an
me nervous and
entourage. A
shit.
lot of people up in here.
Got a little bunch of movement. Anybody good? Okay. Okay, you had Jay coming here with the flashy shooting shit
Some
on.
cold water. Hold on. What up, Jay?
You ready? You good? You good, money? Ooh.
I'm ready.
Okay. All right, chat. You know what it is, man. We got this very special. Don't touch me. We got a very special guest in the building. You know what it is, man. We bring him in a no advisory way. We're going to ask him 3 simple questions. What's the 3 questions?
All right. Who you are?
Who you are?
Where you from?
Where you from?
And
what the fuck you do?
I'm Bigg Baggz. I used to be, a.k.a. 704 Bags. I'm from Norwood, Albemarle, North Carolina.
Hey, okay.
Motherfucking country. And I am a artist / I own my own clothes. And really, we doing everything, whatever we need to do to get to the bag.
Hey.
Everything, anything.
That's facts.
Shout out to the 910. My family
Everything.
from Mount Gilead. So
Everything, anything.
You already know what it is.
I'm already knowing about
Everything.
Norwood.
Everything, not anything. Everything.
So y'all got everything. So y'all got doctors.
Yeah.
Y'all got lawyers.
Lawyers,
Y'all got morticians. Pilots.
pilots.
Y'all got the niggas that stack the Frito-Lays in the vending machine.
Man, look, we got niggas that make the chips.
Hold on. Y'all got niggas that make chips? Whoa. Because I got a flavor in my head. I'll talk to you about
All right, we'll get to it.
All right, I like him. He got niggas. Do you got niggas, CEO?
No, he don't even got the login. So he know he ain't got
Yeah, he
I just be in my cut.
He don't
You know
got
what I
niggas
mean?
for real.
Leave me alone until you bark up the wrong tree. Then you know.
Nigga, what kind of Negro spiritual was that?
You know, people, the real niggas know.
Man, go on here, dog. Go on here.
We ain't a real
Anyway.
nigga, that's why.
So, Mr. Baggz, for the people that may not be familiar with you or your journey so far, can you just kind of give them like a synopsis of who you are and kind of your background, how you even got into the music industry?
You know, like I say, I'm from a country town, man. I always really been involved with the music. Like my grandparents and shit, they own a club, a little juke joint. So I really been into music since I was like 8, 10 years old. So, you know, they had me in the club back then. You know, the basic shit, my mom, church, sing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff, though, from my environment. You know, I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of shit we was doing, like, when we seen, like, Jeezy, Gucci, and all them niggas came out, that's what we was doing at that time. So, really, that was kind of my transition into music to, like, yo, this nigga talking about what we doing. You feel what I'm saying? So really, it was like I was a product of the music from my grandparents and, you know, from my family. So I just had to tap in with it. So really what my journey is, man, I just been doing this shit for a minute. And, you know, now we getting to the fruit off the tree. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Now listen. Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
Trav.
I was going to say, so how do you feel like you would describe your sound? If somebody was to ask you, what type of music do you make? How would you describe it?
Shit, I'm bringing back that real trap shit. Except, you know, I got my own sound to it because I don't sound like nobody. So really, I'm in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? I might tend to swerve in somebody else's lane to knock them out the way, but, you know, that comes with this shit. So, but I'm really in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know, that country shit, man. It's really what the game been missing. I'm about to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Man, listen, we talking to this nigga like he just a new guest. This
know, right?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? Like, you so extra. No diss to you. But I'm just saying, this nigga's family here.
To be fair, yeah, because I don't know this man, so you acting like I'm supposed to know.
But you didn't ask the questions. Yeah, I'm talking about when we was asking the questions just now. It's like,
to be fair,
so
Sid asking this for me because I'm trying to get.
Well, you gonna get your questions, but listen, nigga. The last time this nigga was on this motherfucking podcast, this nigga was skinny with no hair.
Hey,
now this nigga.
Why did you bring that
nigga
up?
husky with dreads and shit. Like, let's talk about it, right?
Let's talk about it.
You're not supposed to call people husky.
I'm gonna do you like what Jess Hilarious did to girl. Shut up.
I'm a grown ass woman. Don't tell me to shut up.
Okay.
But now you're not supposed to call people husky though. Like, why would you say that?
Nigga, I'm husky. What the fuck?
You're not.
So what am I?
You are more of a midget than you are husky.
Whoa, I'm taller than you.
What is midgetslove.com? We love midgets.com.
I am taller. See, when you come at me, you gotta have justification. I'm taller than Trap, so I'm gonna be a midget, and I'm taller than Trap.
You're not taller than
I'm taller than you too.
You have middies like me too.
I damn sure
You have
do.
middies.
So let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I was looking around trying to find a picture when you took the picture here. And then when you came up to me, we was at Slim Shot, we was at the shop 1541, shop my man Slim Hood.
Yeah.
And you had came up to me, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, who the fuck is this nigga?
I swear you looked at me like that, like, nigga, I didn't swing on this nigga. What's
He probably
going
was
on?
talking shit too. He was talking shit.
No, because we was vibing, and he was like, yo, the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, with his bags. Oh, shit, what up, nigga?
Yeah.
So let's talk about it, man. You did some time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about from when you first came on the podcast to now. Let the people know what happened. If you want to dive into that,
Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk about it.
And give context. When you first came in the podcast, what year was that? What was that?
I was like, what, 2 years ago?
Nah, it had to be like 1920.
1920.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't no 5
I'm
years.
telling you, I went.
No,
I went. Listen.
2019, 2020.
Yeah,
Oh, I think he
yeah.
said 1920 because you know this nigga old as fuck.
Nah,
That's
bro.
how
It wasn't
My nigga ain't old.
It
He
wasn't
ain't
that
old.
long.
Listen,
You
bro.
said it.
I went to prison 21. I'm telling you, I went in 21.
So 2019, 2020.
Yeah, that's why I was here.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's long. That's a long time ago. For
Yeah,
real.
that's
yeah.
for real.
Yeah. I went in 21. I went March 21. That's when I went. But what happened? You know, when I came here, I was 704 bags. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of motion with that, man. Street life shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I wasn't real vocal about what I was doing because you know I was just doing my music. So I was really in transition of leaving that to this. You know what I'm saying? But I still had one foot in on both parts. You feel me? So what's so crazy was the charge that I was on. It was a distribution charge, but they did the buy in 2019. So they sat on me for 2 years before they came and picked me up.
Damn.
You feel what I'm saying? So when I came up here with y'all, they was already following me, doing whatever they were doing, putting the damn whole investigation together. You feel me? So shit, somebody from my hood I knew, bro, they wore a wire and a camera on me. They set me up. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So I got picked up. Yeah, I got picked up in 21. So when I left, I had just signed my deal in February with Sony One Music. I had my bad, with One Music, I had a Sony Orchard distribution. So I signed the deal in February. They picked me up in March. So I got picked up right after I signed my deal. So when I got signed my deal, I was gone ever since then. I ain't get back. I ain't touched ground until I be home going on a year this month. This month. 2 months. I be home a year now. So really what happened was, bro, like, that shit just stopped, my nigga. Like, it was just so crazy, bro. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I'm thinking it was somebody else. It won't them. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit going through my mind. So really when I went in, I was 704 bags. But when I got to the feds, he died. He was gone. You know, and then niggas in the feds start calling me Bigg Baggz. So that's how Bigg Baggz was born. So really it's just like me coming back, bro. And then I'm introducing the world to Bigg Baggz. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that's how we got here now. The hair, bro, all that shit. Like, it's just me, you know, back as what it created when they sent me to the federal penitentiary, bro. So that's just what it is, you feel me? And I'm a problem now.
Yeah, because, you know, when you do, because it's different when you got state and you got feds. So, you know, feds is a whole other different, we're not even going to get into that. But you alluded to somebody, you know, wearing a wire and shit on you. Let's talk about that for a minute, because obviously it was probably somebody that you trusted, that you was around, that you felt like, I could, you know, do my 1-2 with, you know. So let's talk about that, like, because we feel a lot of times, you know, we joke and shit like that, but we feel people are our peoples, right? Until they like, yo, some niggas come to you and be like, yo, I need you to do this to get that. Will that person do that? Yes or no? You know what I mean? So let's talk about that for a minute, like, without saying no names, but, you know, let's talk about that. How did that?
Yes, definitely, bro. Cause we ain't giving no fuck niggas. My bad. Well,
you
know, no clout. Yeah. We ain't giving no fuck niggas no clout. You feel what I'm saying? But what it was, bro, like, I knew the nigga, like, we grew up together. He used to come stay at my grandma's house. He got kids by one of my cousins. You know what I'm saying? What's so crazy is, you know, we dibbled and dabbled, like, in the streets for a long, long time, but, like, it wasn't a person that I would be like, bro, is this motherfucker fucked up? Is he not right?
Right.
And at the time, it wasn't like, when you in the country, if somebody find out something that's flawed about you, everybody's gonna know. Right. So down there, bro, like, it didn't hit the street yet. You feel what I'm saying? And so it really wasn't no question of me questioning him. You feel me? But now, like, when it happened and then I replay it back, I see a lot of shit that was out of place. You feel me? Like, the shit was so deep, bro, to where, like, all right, like, if you from the country, if you in the street, it ain't really too much of you, like, to say if you serving people to rent one of their cars and trapping their cars. So he was in a certain car, but then he went to a car that was beat up. So I looked at it, but it's not nothing, like, far-fetched. Right. You feel me?
It's going off.
When I'm reading my paperwork, that was the police car the whole time. He using the police car, bro.
That's crazy. It's nasty.
This trap, using police money, using all this shit to do that. So when it actually happened, oh yeah, you know how they get down there. Yeah, he was working.
Wow.
Yeah, he was working. He only thing he didn't have on was his badge. He was working. So
work study program.
And I wasn't the only person he got. He got like 4 other people. So I wasn't the only one. Yeah, so pretty much it wasn't no thing about me questioning who he was because we had history.
Right.
You feel me? So it was a one time, bro. Like, for him to get what he got, he did a one time buy from me. And shit, like I said, they sat on me for 2 years. So I'm still not knowing this when I first go in. So I get a paid lawyer. And when I get him, I was like, my first plea was a 5 to 40 years. So I could get a minimum 5 and a max of 40 years. That was my first plea. So I got my paid lawyer. I was like, man, what the fuck is this? I said, nah, bro, you gotta give me something better.
Right.
He said, I'll be back in 3 weeks. He come back in 3 weeks. He was like, look, they got the drugs, they got the video, audio, and they got him. He'll come and testify on the stand.
Oh.
So
nasty work.
So this what he said. He said, listen, he said, if you don't take this 5 to 40, your next plea is a 10 to life.
Whoa.
I said, nigga, why I signed it?
Right.
I said, what else signed it?
Whoa.
Oh wow.
So yeah, yeah. So pretty much that's just how everything rolled out.
Right.
So I signed the plea for the 5 to 40. You know what I'm saying? My lawyer, man, salute my lawyer, man. He got me the lower end of the sentence.
Okay.
I got 6 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I did a little bit under 4, like right at 4. I did 40 some months. I don't know the exact what it was. So I did a little bit under 4 years. Then I'm back home. I was on house arrest for 4 months. You feel what I'm saying? So a motherfucker can say what they want to, bro. But one thing about that federal paperwork, you cannot fake this shit.
Wow.
I got paper. I mean, I got the paper. I got pictures. You know what I'm saying? I got the whole time docket of that whole day of him meeting them, meeting me, going back. What was so crazy though, what threw it off was usually in the country when they do a buy, they might come bust your house 2-3 days later. Bro, they let me keep the money.
Don't you keep the bread?
Kept the bread, spunt the bread.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's what kind of threw me off of who it was until I got my paperwork. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what happened, bro. That's how it was somebody I trusted. I knew him for like 20 years.
This person, I know you said he had a baby with one of your cousins.
2, yeah.
2. So this is somebody that I mean, I don't know if you've seen this person regularly. Like this is, I mean, low-key is part of your family. So this is like somebody that you are seeing still regularly. Like
You talking about for the family member? I see him every now and then. So like with me, one thing like when you go do time, it'll put you in a different space.
Glad you're talking about it. That was my next question.
Yeah, facts. So I can't be so accessible.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like now, I ain't ducking shit, but it's like I move differently now because at the end of the day, I know I got a lot of shit going on, and I can't afford to jeopardize me, myself, and what I mean to other people back home.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Because it really like the whole thing about it is I can do the time, but I hurt a lot of my family by getting gone. You feel what I'm saying? So I fought with it a long time, bro, trying to forgive this nigga, and I really ain't there yet. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still was doing what I was doing. You feel me?
Because I'm listening to what you're saying, and you sound so calm. Yeah. And my next question was to ask you, like, how did you get to this point? Because, see, me, I'm not grown yet. I didn't crash out by the time I got out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you seem so calm and so, like, evolved. And so my question was, like, how did you get to this point? Like, what brought you there?
Prison.
Yeah.
Listen.
That shit up. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what's so crazy. When you in an environment like how we're in a environment, you can literally do something to somebody and probably not see them. But when you in prison, you're not going nowhere.
Right.
So, say, I'm going to tell you, it'd be the simple shit like a TV. Say if we in the TV room and you looking at this and somebody come in and change the TV, you probably going to get hit in the head with a lock. So, a lot of stuff that I did and seen, it ain't gonna say like it humbled me because y'all already know I'm kind of like I ain't no loud person anyway because of what I've been through. But when I seen that, it was like it's more or less of like people in the world don't live like that until you go through it.
Right.
And then they had to make me. I took some classes too. I ain't gonna lie. They made me take some reform classes. Yeah, you feel me? So yeah,
Love that for you though, friend. Love that for you though.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
My thing, go ahead, Trap.
I was gonna say, so on the flip side of Terrace's question, how do you feel like prison evolved your mindset when it comes to your career path?
Yeah.
You can't take time for granted.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, I don't wish that on nothing because really they in there trying to break you mentally. That's the whole ball game. They're gonna talk to you in kind of way. Like what's so crazy is when you transfer into places, like you have to get butt naked for these people, and you know what I'm saying, they do all the shit you see on, you know what I'm saying. So really, a lot of that stuff, it showed me that you got to be humble and you got to appreciate the small things. Like I lived out of a 4-foot fucking locker with the bare minimum for damn near 4 years. I slept in the hole to where, like, if you don't eat what they give you, you don't eat. I was in this motherfucker one spot. They giving you like the little napkins you tear out the the wet wipes type shit, bro. They giving you that to wipe your ass.
Wow. Crazy.
So you got to stack up enough just to do so. What I'm saying, like, that made me like with the bare minimum and appreciate shit. So that's why that turned me up a whole lot, because a lot of shit that you have to appreciate and we really don't appreciate till we lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Thanks.
That's fact. My question I wanted to know is, like, with the dude, what did he gain from doing that? Like, what did he gain? Was he, because normally what happens is they get jammed up. They're like, all right, yo, you go give me this guy. I won't do that. You be the foreman. Like, what was his situation that made him do that?
You just said it. He got less time off his time. So what I heard was, and I don't really know the details of it, because I don't know. Like, he was supposed to get like 20, 30 years. So he had knocked off like 4 or 5 people in our city, and he came home a little bit after me. He already home. He came home a little bit after me.
Damn.
So yeah, he worked his time off. That's what he was doing.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah, the typical shit.
Probably like, yo, for each nigga, I give you 3 years off his sentence.
Yeah, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? It's nasty work out
that's
here.
crazy.
Recycling bottles.
So, like, speaking, like, to continue on with, like, the wiretap thing, that's kind of going into, like, the whole snitching aspect.
Right.
And, everybody has their own opinion of snitching, society, the industry, each individual. Like, what is your personal opinion of the topic?
So, if you are a civilian and you see something going on and you tell, that's not considered snitching. Snitching is pretty much if you in the game and you get hit, and then you using other people to get you out of shit that you know what you signed up for. That, or if you blatantly set people up that don't have nothing to do with what you got going on. But you can't, if you a civilian, like, you can't say a civilian snitching, because a civilian is not a part of the game that we in. So I feel like anybody that's in this game, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, and you use that as an out, you're a rat. I mean, that's just the only way to put it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Wow.
Just, I mean, like the 6ix9ine situation, like, that nigga's the big rat, the biggest rat of them all, because he used the Blood's influence to get him this popularity. When shit hit the fan, the niggas told on everybody. So that's
I was thinking about the snitching thing when we was talking about whose birthday was it? Bun B's birthday. Remember, he was on stand for, I guess, what something happened with his wife, and he was on, something happened with his wife or something. He was on stand and he told who it was. And remember, niggas was mad at him for snitching. But I mean, is that what we consider as snitching? I'm pretty sure Bun B was, in the game. But if it's some of your family members, does it change? Like, does the view change on what snitching is, or it's still the same?
I guess circumstantial, right? I mean, if it's a family member that you love, that's family, nigga. I mean, but because some family members is not family, right? Right. So you can't.
I mean, Bun wasn't in the game, but we gotta talk about how the music industry holds that for even rappers that ain't in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I was asking, because I remember when this came out, the big thing was Bun snitching, and I mean, honestly, this probably came from white boys that ain't never did shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But does that change? Like, is it circumstantial when it comes to certain situations?
Well, see, like with his, I seen about the situation. His was a home invasion.
Right. That's what. It was.
So when they came into his home, they put the gun to his wife, his head, and all this stuff. So when it's like this, like, that was one of the things to where he had to do that to make his wife feel like she's safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in the day, he's not in the street no more. And if you do the research on Bun B music, Bun B really ain't the bang bang. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a hustler.
Yep.
So really, he don't portray that type of thing to where, like, if you got an artist out here and he talking about sliding,
right,
and then anti-snitching and all this drugs, and then he turn around and flip, then that's a whole different thing.
Right.
So I don't know if you would consider that snitching, because he's telling what happened
right
to him and his family.
Right.
He's not throwing nobody under the bus. You feel what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, he probably could have slid on the nigga, but at the end of the day, that's Bun B. They gonna tell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna tell.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts.
That was when we were talking about it earlier, I was thinking about it. But then again, you know, like I said, in these comments, there's always people that's all these like white kids that ain't never lived it, even all these kids that ain't never lived life like that, just detailing on what is snitching or what's hood or what's in the game, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
People that's never lived on that. So I always had to ask this question because some of that stuff I do, like you said, when you talk about civilian and independence game, I do think there's a thick line between that.
Yeah.
There's a thick line between that. I think sometimes because we're glorifying the life, which is fine because people live through that experience. I think people that haven't lived that experience always never understands there's a difference.
Yeah, facts.
While we talking about this and we talking about this documentary that you have, because I know like your Fed case and the snitching is a topic. What can we expect to see in this documentary? Do we see more of this or?
So look, first of all, I need y'all to be at the private viewing we finna do.
I like hearing
I
shit
need
like
y'all
that.
to come and motherfucking host this motherfucking turn this I need y'all to be there.
You ain't said not a goddamn thing.
Hey, y'all hear that team,
We
right?
can get
So we got them locked in. My team hear this, right?
Shout out to the team back there. First of all, because he walked in with like 6 people. We was like, well, damn.
Handing him waters and everything.
Handing him water. Bro was handing him a water with 3 people.
Even get water.
You don't even get us no fucking waters. We don't got a team.
No bags.
You don't never bring no weed.
You don't bring no nothing, no food or nothing.
Bro.
Hey, bro, listen, bro.
And we need
I'm
more
on your
women.
side,
We had a
man.
whole bunch of catered food here.
We need more women. It's just us. He came in with 2 fine ones.
What up, Jay?
You heard what I said. Get us people. We want 2 fine niggas.
Bags what the
Hey, he
people
got
that we
he
know.
got 2 fine women too.
Well, no, you heard what I said. I said 2 fine niggas.
I ain't
2
agreeing
fine.
with
Bring
no
us 2
niggas,
fine
man.
ones up in here. Security.
Listen,
You ain't
get
shit.
more women, bro. No,
You
you
ain't
don't need no
shit.
niggas. You need to be the only one. That's
Hold on.
it.
See, let me ask a question. Bags, you hiring over there?
Because we might be leaving.
Listen.
We might need some. You might.
If it was under different circumstances,
Oh, hell.
maybe.
Didn't
But
I just tell you
this
about
the
this thick
homie.
line? This a thin line, not a thick line over
I know,
here.
but this the homie though.
It's fucking intense.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
yeah. But yeah, the documentary, man, it's called Perfect Timing.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And we dropping it May 4th. So we doing a private viewing. We're gonna sell 100 tickets.
Okay.
And we're doing that the movie theater up here in Charlotte. We're gonna let people know the private location. But we got a private theater to where we're gonna watch this shit on the big screen.
I love
So it's gonna really bring you to the personal side of me. Like I'm gonna bring everybody to Albemarle Norwood. Like we out there with the junkies. I'm gonna bring you to my house with my family. You know what I'm saying? I did a welcome home party when I came out. We had about 200-300 people at the party. So it's gonna be about my music journey too, but it's gonna be more personal. You know what I'm saying? To bring everybody to know who Bigg Baggz is.
I'm excited. I want to go.
Yeah. Now y'all there. Shit is up.
Right.
Meaning like
That's
swimwear.
lit.
Like that.
So I got a question for you. Like, what is one takeaway you want your fans to kind of see from this new, improved Bigg Baggz?
Trust yourself. Trust the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't gonna come in a day. Like, you gonna get out what you put in. And then for real, like, just, strap in with me on this journey. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I literally, and it's a lot of people like us, or period, that comes from nothing. You feel me? So I'm definitely, a product of that environment, you know what I'm saying, coming from nothing. You feel me? So just really trust yourself and trust the process, you know what I'm saying? Even when shit feel like it ain't going your way, like even when I went down, not getting on no too deep spiritual shit, but I feel like God took me away from certain shit because something worse could have happened.
Thanks.
Sure
Like,
did.
something could have happened to me, or I could have done something to somebody that I wouldn't be coming home. So just trust the process, trust yourself.
Thanks.
Let's talk about the clothing line, man. You got the shirt on, Good and Evil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go to
Yeah.
Shop 1541, shop my man Slim Hood. Go get some Good and Evil and some Creative Apparel as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's talk about the clothing line. Like, what inspired the clothing line? What's the meaning behind it? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, Good and Evil, that's my baby, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been with me for a minute. When I came first time, we was heavy on the Good and Evil. So Good and Evil actually came, bro, like I said, I always wanted the clothing line, but a lot of my creative thinking, like when I was moving around, it came in my car. So when I was blowing real heavy, I don't blow now. I'm on federal probation.
Pause,
when I was
pause,
blowing,
nigga, pause. Shit, nigga, pause.
We are sober.
smoke.
I'm not.
Smoke.
I just cleared that up. So you know what I'm
facts,
saying. But yeah, when I did smoke, I was in my car, bro, and I always, I had planted the seed in my head. I wanted a clothing line. So, but I just didn't want it to be like a clothing line that could be in a box. So good and evil is the type of shit, bro, that's global. Like this shit could be big as Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada, because of the meaning and because of, what's behind it. So I was in my car just smoking one day, and then it just slapped me like good and evil. And you got to understand that shit is really life. Like every day we wake up and we facing like, you could have a good day. Did somebody goddamn might cut you off. Somebody might say something.
Shit, talk about it, man.
And you turned up. You're going to go crazy.
That was my day today.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So, and the point of the logo is like I be telling everybody, like it's a baby, because when we're younger, as a child, we don't put our life. Our life is in the trust of somebody else,
Right.
and either they're gonna teach us good shit,
right? Yeah,
or they're gonna teach us evil shit. That's why my logo is a baby, and it also has the halo, the wings, which represents the angel, and the horns and the tail, which represents the devil. You feel what I'm saying? So really, it's like it's spiritual without being spiritual, because this is really something that goes on in the world with people, spiritual and everything like that. So that's how I came up with good and evil. And shit, we've been lit. Like salute Charlotte, bro, because when we was on 1541 on West Boulevard, bro, we flooded West Boulevard so crazy, bro, that it started there and it just flooded all over the street. You know what I'm saying? Each side, west side, north side, east side, south side. So, but yeah, this my baby, man. Look, y'all go get that shit, goodxevil.net. And we're going to send it to you, though, like the Postman, FedEx, UPS. We're going to drop that shit off.
Or Shop 1541.
Oh, yeah, and also, if you in the city, man, off the plaza, man, Shop 1541,
That's
you
right.
go pick that shit up.
That's facts.
I had to spell it out because I was having trouble over here.
I'm weak. goodxevil.net.
Okay, .net.
Yeah.
Now I know to get into the music a little bit.
Yes.
Let's talk about the Rock Nation.
Congratulations.
The Rock Nation deal.
Thank you, I appreciate
You know
that.
what I'm saying? That's
y'all.
big. That's heavy.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. Let's get into the music now.
How
Let's
did
talk
that
about
even
it.
come about?
So this was so crazy about it. So my label 19 Music, which had signed me before I left, bro, they wrote the whole bid with me.
Oh, and that does not happen all the time.
Not right.
Not happened. So this was so crazy. Like when I signed my deal with them the first time, you got to honor your contract.
Right.
So with the type of nigga I am, I had already fulfilled the contract before I went to prison. So so while I was in prison, they dropped. You remember Grandma House with Rich Dump? That was one of my shit they dropped. Go look at that now if y'all ain't seen it. That shit over 100K views.
Love that.
So and then I had another song I had to drop. I dropped Treason. So Treason, I honored my contract. So my contract ran out when I was gone. So they rolled with me my whole bid. When I came home, I was on house arrest for 4 months. So they put me on house arrest, but I kept in contact with them. Like call home if I need anything. They was fucking with me. So when I got home in April, I was on 4 months house arrest, so I really couldn't leave, but I was shaking, shaking and moving a little bit. So I was coming off house arrest in April. They sent me my contract again. But this time it's a better contract. So they sent me my contract. The last distribution was Sony Orchard. So now my label had Rock Nation as one of our distributors. So what's so crazy about it, they told me like before I left, they used my music, the shop, to get the distribution.
Wow.
That's lit.
That's crazy as hell, right? Yeah, so when I came home, they gave me a choice. Like I had 3 distributions I could have chose. So I had Sony Orchard, AWOL, or Rock Nation. I said, bro, we run with Rock Nation.
All right. Ho.
So so that's how they came along. When I came home, my label re-signed me soon as I was coming off house arrest. They came all the way from Atlanta for the back home party, and then it's been up ever since then, man. It's been up.
I love that for you.
Yeah,
That's fire.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
That is
dope.
so fire.
Using your
Shout
music
out
to
to
get
them
the
for
deal.
even like riding the bid, because a lot of labels
Do not do that.
not doing that at all.
And I'm the only rap artist on this motherfucker.
Oh wow,
That's
Only one.
fire.
Yeah, like they got an R&B singer. Salute my label mate James Worthy, and they got like a pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, and another girl, she do like country.
Wait, who the R&B singer?
James Worthy.
Oh, I've heard of him.
I have too. I was about to say
that's
what
my
it
label
is.
mate.
I just saw some songs about him. He was on. I want to say he was on a IG, a popular like IG show or a podcast. I just saw something, and I want to say it was around award season. You know, they try to do those underrated artists and stuff. I just saw something.
Yeah, that's
I have
him.
to go see if I find it. But yeah, he's very good.
Oh,
Yeah, he lit. Yeah, he
Very
lit.
good singer. I love that. But it was your music that got the deal. That should make you feel very proud.
Listen, we just getting started, man. Like, I'm one of them dudes. I am proud, I promise, but at the same time, I'm just getting started. Like, I ain't gonna be real proud to when I'm walking in that bank and we got them 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 zeros on that motherfucker.
I know that's right, Biggs.
That's talk that shit in fucking
I know
fruition.
that's right.
Yes.
So what's the next project? What's coming up? What can we expect like from you now?
All right, so right now I just dropped my shit called 650 I Pack.
Okay.
So what it is I dropped 3 singles at one time because right now I'm working on my project, The Good and Evil LP. It's gonna drop late May.
Okay.
So right now you can go get the 650 I Pack. One of the songs we pushing heavy now is called 50K.
Okay.
The video out right now. It was shot up by Buck TV.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That
shout out
shit
Buck
going crazy.
TV.
Yeah, that's the homie. I got Can't Let Go. That's for the ladies.
Okay.
Y'all definitely need to go get that. Y'all gonna love that shit.
Why you? Because I'm gonna like it. Yeah.
You gonna like it. I promise.
Play that one
I
next.
promise. Yeah.
Play that
And I got Load with Taco Bay. You know what I'm saying? So
Tiana's.
yeah, hell yeah. So
That's a rap name, Taco Bay.
Yeah.
Taco Bay, yeah.
Tiana's Rose.
Tiana's
Taco
Rose.
You know
Bay.
I love tacos. I need to meet her.
yeah. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, but yeah, right now that's what I got going on.
Is you okay, sis?
God,
God damn.
You know spring is coming, nigga. I got my allergies fucked up. My bad, bad.
Oh yeah. Nah, you good. But yeah, with the music, that's what I'm doing. And actually, we just got back with a mask. Yeah, we just got back from Atlanta. We was finishing formatting the actual LP.
Okay.
That's fire.
So, but yeah, right now, go get that 650 iPad.
You said end of May for the LP Good versus Evil, right?
Yeah.
But the 60, we got the 60,
650
iPad.
yeah.
Okay, got you.
And my single finna come called My Biggest Fan. So I got it's crazy too. We finna get ready to go shoot the video to April.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, we working. Yeah.
That's what's up.
When is the screening? Is when May the 4th?
May 4th.
Oh, so the album gonna come out after the screening.
Right. Yeah.
Got you.
That's a good setup.
Yeah.
My final question is, we asked a couple of artists that resides in Charlotte, like Charlotte sound, right? What do you feel the Charlotte sound is?
Charlotte ain't got no sound, bro.
Damn.
What I mean is like,
yeah.
and this is the reason I'm gonna say it don't have a sound, but that's a good thing because like when the Migos came out, like everybody from that area sounded like the Migos.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I feel like Charlotte got its own sound. It's just gonna be more or less of our outlet, bro.
Right.
Because what I mean is like you're gonna have some artists that mimic shit because they think it worked for them, it's gonna work for you, and that don't work. But Charlotte has its own sound, bro. Far as like, we got some of the best artists, bro, in this
Wait,
motherfucker.
hold on. How you gonna say Charlotte don't have no sound, but then say Charlotte has a sound?
I feel
It
like
doesn't
Which
have
one
a
is
universal sound. There's not a sound that you can pinpoint and be like, oh, I know this nigga from Charlotte.
what he's saying is like a melting pot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes
Yeah.
together
And it
as a
works
sound, but
because-
Charlotte has no distinct sound.
Yeah.
But is that good or is that bad? Is
That's
that
good.
or
It's
is that
good
evil?
because
I'm gonna tell you that's good because
Listening to the same thing?
Is that good or is that evil?
yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you why that's good because at the end of the day, bro, that means we can come in the game at different markets.
Yep.
Because at the same time when certain shit sounds the same, bro, they gonna stop looking at your motherfucking
Right.
ass.
Yeah.
And that's why I say we don't have a certain sound. We have a sound,
Right.
but it's unorthodox. That makes it more better. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like you said that because I mean and this is my opinion. Atlanta has when Atlanta first came out with music, Atlanta had that sound. You knew niggas was from Atlanta, but now and this is me as a listener, hearing niggas from Atlanta is all the same.
Yeah.
You want to hear something different, and when you said like you want people to tap into all lanes, I'm really am behind a city that can hit rap. We got R&B singers. Like Charlotte has a lot of great R&B singers. We got a lot of country singers. Alternative rap. We've seen it at open mics and shit. So I like that you said that because I really wish that we are a city like that. So I wanted to be bigger where we're tapping into different markets. Like, damn, Charlotte got that shit for real. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that gives us an advantage to have more eyes on us because think about it in terms of like, think about Chicago drill. You know it's Chicago drill.
Yeah.
Think about New York. You know it's New York music. Think about out west music. You know it's out west music. What if that's not your speed? You gonna automatically shut down anything coming from that state because you like, I don't like that type of music. Detroit music. Get money music. Niggas don't get money. They don't like that music. Like they're not gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
Name one Detroit rapper.
Detroit rapper. My nigga Sleaze. No, he not from Detroit. From Shy.
Oh my God.
Our point exactly.
There you go. You don't know the song.
Ain't T Grizzly from Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Detroit.
From Detroit.
But see, you know, ain't
You
nothing
miss
wrong
Big
with that
Sean?
though. I mean, because you got to think about, bro,
Big
if you're gonna
Sean.
tap in what works, you're supposed to ride that motherfucker out. So they're not wrong for doing that.
Right.
But you know, you're gonna have to ride it out. But you can't expect it to work for you like it worked for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, my final question is, and I'm going to kind of circle all of this. For the person that's watching this and I always bring it back to the kids. I'm an educator. For kids that's watching this, what's one thing that you will tell them to do if they trying to, get to your point? And I want you to include you going to the Fed, everything. What would you tell them to get to this point that you're at?
Really, I tell them to be like more, I know we as grown-ups, sometimes we forget we were kids, not saying that in a bad way. So I would really like, even when I talk to my child, I don't try to be so not having an understanding.
Right.
Because that was me one day. So I would really tell them, like, dream big. And, just because something look good don't mean it's good. So take that same energy to where we could be in the street and use that for something positive.
Yep.
And see, at the end of the day, like when we come from certain environments, it's not their fault. It's not our fault because we become a product of our environment.
Yes.
So I feel like one of my jobs and my duty is to when shit take off, I'm going to bring something back to where I'm from to give them an outlet.
Yes.
Like, a Boys and Girls Club or something like that to give them traits or to teach them shit, to be a doctor or lawyer, mechanic, whatever you want to be, because you already know I was a product of that shit to where either if I didn't make it in sports,
talk about it.
I'm going to the block. You know what I'm saying? And
Literally.
yeah.
And if you're not going to the block, you doing the drugs.
You doing
Them
drugs.
Your choices.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally right now what goes on in my city, and we had certain guys that make it out and they do come back.
Right.
So yeah, to the kids, man, like we really need to give them a chance. You know what I'm saying? And that's our due diligence as adults.
Yeah.
But yeah, to that kid, man, before, just use that negative and put it in something positive. And I promise you, man, shit gonna be way better than what comes with that. Cause, they ain't gonna tell you about prison. Like,
No.
you know what I'm saying?
No, they don't.
Yeah, they ain't gonna tell you about that. But yeah, that's what my message would be. You know
Talk
what I'm
to
saying?
the kids, man. God damn.
Talk to the
I just want to say before we go ahead and sign out, go ahead and tell the people where they can find you on social media and where they can stream all your music.
Shit, everything is Bigg Baggz. BIGGBAGGZ. Everything. Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, TikTok.
Yeah.
Man, Google me, man. You gonna see that, man.
Google
Look,
I'm
Yeah.
the man.
He's on Bags
He's
Love
the man.
Midgets. Midgets love bags.
hey, listen. Hey, give me that stream. And
midgets.
hey, salute y'all, man. Salute No Advisory, man. Hey, bro, salute for the love, man. Salute my team. 19 Rock Nation, 24 LMG, man. Salute motherfucking everybody, my whole team, bro. Hey, man, I love everybody, bro. You know what
Listen,
I
man,
mean?
we're going to play this song, 50K. Bring that song in before we play it.
Hey, man, right now you plugged in with Bigg Baggz, man. We on No Advisory, man. You finna get a exclusive 50K Bigg Baggz. Ha!
DJ Chairmatic.
Ha! Let's get lit at midnight.
You wanna book me, gon' cost you a 50. Just got the coupe and it came with the digit. Nobody do it like me in the city. Dump a whole 100, I bet it gon' hit it. Plus send it to me, ain't gotta go get it. Run up the bag and go buy me a Richie. Came out the slum, ate out the trenches. All of my niggas, they steady no business. You wanna book me, gon' cost you a 50.